you run it back.
But you go Conqueror Nectar, not Kraken Slayer.
No, I don't think it makes a difference. I think you run it back exactly the same, you can win the next game. Maybe the only thing that I would say you swap is you swap the Camille pick off.
Fans in Twitch chat, because we have Twitch chat open, let us know what you thought about Kraken Slayer up in the top instead of Conqueror in the top lane for Renekton, because a lot of us loved it. Renekton got early proud
I'm
the
not
trades.
a Kraken Slayer enjoyer.
Hang on. Don't, you can't bias, you can't color the opinions yet, because a lot of people hate Omo and a lot of people love Stuart. So if you say which one,
I did say who loved
you
it,
have
who
it,
hated
and you
it.
have it. So guys, now if you see this right now, let us know which one you think is good.
Did you
One
guys
of
ever
them
see that
loves
old
and
meme
hates the
format?
other.
There's this old meme format where the caption is basically, they hate him because he told the truth. That's me right now. That's me always. It's okay. It's
okay,
fine.
so the thing is with Kraken Slayer is that, okay, it's amazing during the early game. You know, Dawn was able to get an advantage in the early game. Kraken Slayer was able, he was winning out the trades.
Look,
got that
Stuart,
early game goal.
honestly, Renekton could take Grasp of the Undying. You just run it back, and the game should still play out differently.
But Kraken Slayer does not scale as much.
It's not
as
a game. Okay, but to me, it's just not a game winning or losing thing. So it's just like, just run it back, play better next time.
I'm not a Kraken Slayer enjoyer.
I don't think
Buff
it makes
Kraken
a
Slayer.
difference.
Buff
I think it's good on Renekton, but I don't think it makes a difference.
I very
honestly.
much
It's just like, what?
I very much like Coach Omo here. It's just like, play better.
Yep.
It's not my fault. I drafted a good team. Play better.
Yeah, play better. I don't care what runes you take.
All
Just
right,
play better.
we listened to the two J-Team voters. Grandin, what did you feel like that Nova should be doing in this one?
Well, here's the thing. Initially, I was kind of I didn't know how to feel when I saw the Jax come through. I felt like the Jax coming through was a sign that Nova would defaulting back to a strategy as worked for them in the past, and it's especially done well for them when they were in the WRL, which I felt like was strange for them because they've shown a different understanding of the meta. Currently, they were much more aggressive, more tempo focused, and that was doing them well, especially when they went up against FPX. And so now to go back to a strategy that they've played plenty of times in WRL that J-Team does understand was surprising to me. I felt like J-Team had a good game plan against them, and it was risky, but it paid off. I'm not sure doubling down is the right call.
I think it is. I think you double down here, and I think there's two reasons for that. I think the linchpin of this draft here coming in from the side of Nova was the fact that, number one, they banned away the Wukong, which I think is Cherry's most effective early game jungler, and two, J-Team themselves banned away the Lee Sin. So with those two picks gone, I think if you're Nova's coach, you're confident in saying, I don't think they have any picks now that can pressure us in the early game. If we pick Jax, what is Cherry going to play? He's not going to pressure us with Kha'Zix. He's not going to counter us with Olaf. So then it's a free Jax angle. I feel like they just don't have the answers on the side of J-Team.
And that was the interesting thing about draft as well, that Karma wasn't banned at all. He didn't get picked in the first rotation or the second rotation. Nova were like, okay, we're going to take the Jax, we're going to take the Corki for Neon mid lane, who he's been, you know, performing really, really well, and he stepped up a lot on that Corki. And they were like, okay, you pick the Karma, you play Karma, we're going to see what you do. And they didn't really, you know, the Karma, okay, it worked out during the early game, during them team fights, but it didn't really do that well as it, you know, went onto the mid and late game.
It was a lot of damage at the damage charts, but did not have the impact that we've normally seen throughout the tournament.
I'll tell you what, Dagon, it was J-Team's game to lose, not Nova's game to win. I feel like Nova were allowed to win off of a couple of mistakes that were made, especially that dive, that save to the bot side to get Dawn out, and then the second one, obviously starting up Elder Dragon when they shouldn't have.
Sure, but I guess you weren't paying attention during Stuart's stats when we went through the history lesson of the WRL. Three games, three series, they ran the same thing, and they got themselves the win in three different series. We get into game number 2.
What was that Jax ban?
Singed. It was
What was that
first
Camille
game.
ban?
It was...
That is interesting. What was that Camille ban?
I wrote down